Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a little short routine for muscle endurance. Muscle endurance is the ability to repeat an exercise many times without fatiguing. Usually the amount of reps is between about 15 and 25. We only do 30 seconds max rest between sets, and we are usually not going to use heavy weights for these types of exercises. 2 to 4 sets. We're going to start in a side lying position, and this will be for hips and glutes and inner legs. So, side lying position, I'm resting my head on something just because I need to. If the bottom leg is going to be bent for stability. The top leg is in parallel, knee is straight ahead. I at no time roll back and let this top hip get behind the bottom hip. So top hip over bottom hip, knee straight ahead. So heel can feel like it's lifting a little bit higher than if you were to roll back and your toes would lead. You can wear shoes with this. It will provide a little bit of extra weight. We're going to take 20 reps per exercise. First exercise is just a leg lift, 1. So these leg lifts in 20s will not be that high because we want the gravity to pull down on the leg. We keep lengthening the legs. Think long leg, bottom leg should keep you in place. 10, 11, 12. Again, do not roll back. 18, 19, and 20. Next, both legs straight, flex the feet, roll slightly forward. Think of the heels lifting. Both legs are lifting, both knees are straight. We're not rolling back. And 20. So my rest period is going to be probably less than the 30 seconds, just to save time. Next, both knees are bent. We're going to roll forward onto the knees so the feet are lifted, the clam. We're going to bring that knee up. You can bring it up higher than this if you'd like. This really targets the glutes on that top leg. Again, we use a high amount of reps. I'm using 20, and I want you to come back after we're finished with another set. And 20. Last exercise is a small circle, not big, to throw us off balance. Bottom leg is bent and circle. Try to make your circle evenly amount of leg coming forward and behind your center foot, your bottom foot. So it's not all front and it's not all back. Do 10 in one direction, pause it, and take the 10 in the other direction. Keep lengthening the leg, keep pointing the toes, stretching the leg. Good. Next exercise, bring that front knee forward on the floor. The bottom leg is going to be your working leg. We're going to rotate the toes down, the heel up, and take that inner leg as the working muscle, lifting, heel up. Again, muscle endurance, high reps, 2 to 4 sets, not heavy weight. And resting. In between exercise, we're going to take our bicycles, back lying position, low back down, bringing the left knee in, stretching your right leg out, hands behind the skull for balance. We're going to take 3 sets of 30, starting with a little bit of a twist, but not a lot of twist here. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Low back stays down. Again, not a lot of twisting. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And resting, taking a big deep breath. 30 seconds max on your rest in between sets. Let's go to our second set. And 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Abdominals, legs. Taking your rest, relaxing your neck, chin down. Big deep breaths, always breathing, never holding your breath through any of these exercises. And let's take our third set. Again, not much rest in between, up to 30 seconds. And resting, low back down. Let's roll to the side. Let's change our position for side lying exercises. Neutral. Let's take bottom knee bent for this first one. Top leg stretch and stretching beyond the level of the bottom. The knee is straight forward, not up, and begin. It's not high. Keep stretching it. Want to tip forward slightly. It's effective to get into the glute area. It's 20. Let's flex our feet. Again, no tipping back, leading up with the heels. We're doing minimal rest on these. And resting, good. Next, the clam, knee bend on both, tipping forward, knees down, feet up, opening and closing, top leg. I'm doing them rather fast. You can take them at any pace that you'd like. Set of 20, 9, and 10, and relaxing. Next, we stretch our legs once again with the bottom leg bent slightly. Knee is straight forward for the circles. 10 in one direction, not a huge circle. Make sure you go forward and behind the hip, not just in front for the circles. Then pause in the center, take a breath, and then leading back and up and around for the next 10 to make a total of 20 in our sets. And resting, let's roll to the back, take both knees into the chest. Very good. Last exercise, I'm going to use this roller. You probably won't have one in the house. This is a 9-inch high. See if you can stack up 2 blankets. It can help. And this is a rear leg lift. I'm going to do 3 different exercises with this in 20s. And basically, I find a pretty comfortable position over the roller. Contract your glutes and then lift. For a set of 20, you have to position whatever you're on in just the right position so the back feels good. glutes, back, upper legs, hamstrings. Then taking your rest, breaths, 2 big breaths. Again, we're kind of cheating our rest period a little bit. Then we're going to bring the legs up and I'm going to separate and close, kind of like a scissors. My knees are pointing straight down, or you can take a slight turning out, heels clicking if you want. Taking a rest, breathing. And our last set of 20 is just going to be an like a flutter kick. You can take about 30 or so on that. Bent knee a little bit and resting. Let's take some stretches. Let's start with the Yoga Cobra. Just separating the knees, sitting back, letting your head rest on the ground, and feeling a nice stretch in the back for about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to sit on this elevation, which I like to do for the stretch. Separate the legs. So inner legs we were working with. So let's go over to one side. Again, back, inner legs, back of legs. Again, you can hold, if you finished with your workout, if you're not going to do any more sets, you can take a longer stretching period, up to about 30 seconds in each one, but less depending upon the time you have. Let's go to the other side. And then back to center. And then the last exercise we're going to take is for our figure 4 for hips. It really targets hip area. So one leg crossed over. This is just basic, where you can hold behind this leg. Targets this hip. You could roll a little bit side to side. This is another option on this one. Straightening the leg, another option. Or changing sides, just doing this is adequate for some people. Okay, everyone. Muscle endurance. Add some of these or any other muscle endurance exercises to your workout this week.